Yeah, as you can see by my hoodie, it's getting to be that time of year again. When you see this, it'll be the week after Thanksgiving. Now, I want to talk about the weather. I talk about it every year about this time, talking about how I handle it, how we handle it where I work. And I ask you, how do you handle it where you work? Now, the weather's already been bad in a lot of places. Like a week or so ago, 10 days, New York had a big blizzard, lake effect snows. I think Buffalo got over 6 feet in like a day. And the whole state of New York was messed up. The governor actually put a ban on commercial motor vehicles on several roads, including the New York Thruway. So the thing about that is there's some controversy with that because trucks got on there anyway, all those banned roads, and instead of helping them out and getting them ways to get out of there so they would be off the banned roads, the law enforcement ticketed like almost 500 trucks in that few days. So also it backed up other roads that weren't banned so bad, and there was no place to park, and from what I understand, it was a mess. But that's winter, that's coming, right? Even up on 80 in Wyoming, I think there's already been some of those pileups that you always see the videos on. Colorado too, I think, but there's already been bad weather and bad outcomes. Now, I know some of you guys are going to talk about up here in the Northwest or up here in the Northeast or the North where it snows a lot. That's just an everyday thing. We drive in the snow, we deal with it, but I'd like to know is at what point does it get bad enough to where you shut down? I know you're driving it every day. They take care of the roads better, but evidently in Wyoming, mostly, there's guys that can't drive in it and they cause all sorts of accidents and pileups. I know a lot of people will blame not having a CB in it, in their trucks, and I know that plays a part of it. But if the weather's bad enough, how bad is it before you shut down? Now for me, I've been doing this a long time. I did over the road, 48 states and Canada, drove in the snow, not a problem. If it got bad enough and they shut down the roads, I'd shut down. I've done it a couple times. But I've been doing this now 40 something years and living in Texas and running just mostly south. Kansas City, I've been up in Minnesota some with these companies, but only in the summer. But as far as the winter driving goes, I don't drive in it anymore. If it looks like it's gonna be bad, I don't go. And fortunately for me, my company does not give me a hard time when I do that. What I'll do is I know it's coming. The weather people talk about it all the time. So I start watching the Weather Channel and seeing what the forecast looks like. And the day of the event happening, according to the forecasters, I will check on the Weather Channel, check out the roads from here to where I'm going, Stanton, Texas now. Looks, and if it's like there's snow or ice and gonna be most of the day, even if it hadn't happened yet, if there's like a large percentage of it happening, I'll just call and say, someone else can go if they want to, but it looks bad to me and I'm not putting my life at risk, your equipment, my career, all that. It's a day or two a year. I can afford that. Now we had a event a couple years ago here in Texas where it snowed and it got really cold and it was bad for like a week. And fortunately, the company's smart enough, they shut down. The first day, I think I said, I'm not coming, it looks like it's gonna be bad. And after that, the day after that, they just shut down for almost a week, so I got to stay home. Now, that was a little harder to afford, but not much you can do about that if they shut down, right? But if I shut myself down, I know I can afford to do that a couple days a year, and that's about all it's gonna happen down here. 2-3 days a season, I can miss those days, I'll take advantage of the rest and be with my family. So tell me, how do you do it where you're at? Are you down here in Texas and don't care and run it all the time? Or are you as old as me and tired of it and not gonna deal with it anymore? Tell me what you think. Stick around, watch some more of my videos. I'll put some up here so you can stay on the channel. If you've subscribed to this channel, I really, really appreciate it. It helps out a lot. If you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to see, and we'll see you later.